Alright, so we already did a video this once. It was horrible, bad lighting. Going for retake number 2. Yeah. So, I'm not creative. This is my friend Ben. I'm the president of a TCG club here in Rio Vista, California. So I hosted a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament today at our local pizza factory, and this is today's winner.
Yep.
So I wanted to do a deck profile of his. It's an incomplete 6 samurai deck, but it seems to be doing pretty good. So I thought you guys might want to see it. After he does his profile, I'm going to do mine of my deck, just so you guys can see what I'm running, and maybe give me some pointers. And him too. Anything you need to say, put in the comments. So here's his profile. Hand it over to him.
So for the most part, it's complete. Only have to add in a few cards, take out a couple. First of all, I run 1 Aichi Shien's Counselor, 1 the 6 Samurai Iru, 1 Kaizan, and 1 Yariza. I run 2 Nisashi. It's not a Chamberlain. 2 Chamberlains purely for Z summoning and their high defense. I run 2 Zanji and 2 Grandmaster. Now for the triples, I run 3 Kaigeki, 3 Yaichi, and 3 Keimon. And then Great Shogun Shien for his great effect. For spells, I run Dark Hole, Shien's Dojo, 6 Samurai United, 2 Shien Smoke Signals, and 3 Temple of the Six. For trap cards, I run 2 Magic Cylinder, 2 Raboku, 2 Draining Shield, 2 6 Strike Thunder Blast, 3 6-style Dual Wields. It's kind of risky, but it's good if you can use it. 3 Returns of the 6 Samurai, 3 Mirror Force, 1 Muzukani Magatama, 1 Double-Edged Sword Technique, and then Shadow Spell to round it out. For my extras, or my side deck, sorry, I run 2 Legendary 6 Samurais Aichi, 1 Aichi Shien's Counselor. I only run 1 in my main deck just in case you're going against Gravekeepers or something like that. 1 Mystical Space Typhoon, and 1 Shien Scheme. For my extra deck, I currently run 3 Wind-Up Zamains, and 1 Shadow of the 6 Samurai Shien. And that's mine.
Alright, so like I said, I run I run lightsworn rulers. I don't run a side deck because I don't feel like it. So to start off, 3 Lumina lightsworn summoner. Great staple, generally used with a lot of lightsworn decks. Even though they're so diverse, it just kind of fits in. 3 Judgment Dragons. I like to swarm, and I focus around the rulers, so he's really good. 2 Lilas. I don't run Rakuro Destroyers besides her. No need for the Mystical Space Typhoons or the Dust Tornadoes. 2 Celestia. She's really great. I run a lot of lightsworns, so I get to use her effect to the fullest, and I enjoy the mill power because it quickens up my deck, and I get cards to my graveyard that I really need there. So I have 2 Janes. Pretty much just good for its attack and low mill. 2 Groganith. I don't use him a whole lot, but he's a dragon, so I can banish him from my rulers. And he's graveyard power with piercing, so pretty intense if I get him out at the right moment. 2 Wolf. I have high mill power, so he ends up getting out a lot. And if I don't use him for Xyz, I can use him for Synchros. 2 Alexandrites. It's a 20k vanilla, grade 4, no downside, or level 4, sorry, too much Vanguard. No downsides. And like I said, it's a dragon, so I can banish it from my rulers. 2 Eclipse Wyvern. I only run 2 because I haven't afforded the 3rd one. I just kind of poor. But they're really good. I mill them, and I can banish 1 light or dark level 7 or higher. So I can get those JDs to banish and banish the eclipses from my rulers. Get them to hand pretty easy. 2 Raiden. He's a tuner, and his ability allows him to mill in the middle of the turn. So it's pretty good. Helps me build up those counters for Sanctuary and Realm. 2 Minervas. I only use her because she's level 3 tuner. Not the greatest, but I run a moderate amount of lightsworn. So I mean, if I use her effect to pull a dragon to my hand, it can be useful. But only dragon I usually can get to my hand for that effect is Alexandrite or Groganith. So I don't use that effect often. Dawn Knight. I just have them in there for a filler. I'm ordering Necrogardnas, which should be here soon. I only have 1 currently, which you'll see in a second. But Dawn Knight's pretty okay. Destroy from the field, I can send 1 light monster from my deck to grave. And if it's milled, I can add 1 to the top of my deck. So, gives me options. 1 blaster, because they're limited, sadly. 1 title. Those are the only 2 I have currently now. I'm looking for Tempest, so I should be ordering that soon. 1 Necrogardna. I'll be pulling this one out when I get my new ones. I ordered some premium gold ones just because they're shiny. And they're really cheap, 30 cents a piece. 2 Solemn Wishes. Judgment Dragon and Michael have a heavy life cost, 1,000. So those kind of help me gain those back when I'm missing. If you can get so as long as they're not milled out, I end up getting to use them, and they're pretty useful. I run 2 lightsworn barriers, just good protection, and gives me more mill power. 2 breakthrough skills. I would get a 3rd one, but they're like $5 a piece, so don't see that happening anytime soon. 2 Divine Wrath. I was running 1, got 1 today. Generally a good card. If it doesn't get milled, I get to use it to my advantage. Negates an effect, discard 1 card. Low cost for me. I can get cards in my hand a lot because I run the 3 Luminas. I also run some spells to help me out there. Charge with Light Brigade. Basic staple for your spells with Lightsworns. Lightsworn Saber. I got it at Stockton Con during the Yugioh tournament, and it seems to work pretty good. I can still use it even if I mill it. If I mill it, I can equip it to a Lightsworn as long as I have 1 on the field. 1 Photon Lead. I only run 1 because I don't have a 2nd one, but I plan on only running 2 in the end. 1 Foolish Burial. Just, if I can, get those wolves out. Or if I have them out, help me get those Eclipse Wyverns to the grave. 1 Gold Sarcophagus. Just helps me out if I need to get some cards to my hand and I'm not drawing anything good. That'll help me out a little bit. I run 2 Sanctuaries. Trade 1 Lightsworn for another one, so it helps me out pretty well. 2 Monster Reincarnations. If I end up milling a card, I can discard a card for another one if I don't have Lumina out, so that ends up helping me. 2 Solar Recharge. I don't generally like discarding my Lightsworns unless I'm using Lumina's effect, but it gives me draw power and mill power, so it makes it pretty beneficial. And 3 Realms. For extra deck, 1 Heartland Draco, because I only have 1. 1 Star League Pally Dynamo. Again, only have 1. Else I'd run 2. Pretty good effect. 2 Utopias. I don't run any of the archetypes of Utopia because I find no point for them. Running the rank up magics would just take a place in my deck, and it doesn't fit that great in Lightsworns. 3 Michaels. Not that bad of a card. He's the new Lightsworn Synchro. pay 1,000, banish 1 card, and he still can attack. So it's pretty great. And then I got myself me a gold rare Stardust Dragon. Pretty good card. Used to run Stardust Dragon Assault Mode deck. Ended up trading all my Stardust, and I'm left with 1 Assault Mode left. But I don't really run them anymore. They're pretty OP, but Stardust Dragon himself is still pretty good. So I can stop myself from having a card destroyed and get him back to the end phase. Only time it wouldn't be good to use them is if I'm against like Gravekeepers, because they're cock blockers and they hate people.
Well, 6 times are cock blockers too.
Sometimes. I just got this Thought Ruler Archfiend. I just threw it in there for shits and giggles because I hit times when I could use it. Really, I just think it would be good for the life gain. But I'm gonna try it out. Probably won't work then very well, so I'll probably be in my deck for like a week. Because I run no other psychic cards, so it'll be him and him alone. So, yeah, that's that. I'm currently working on a Gem Knights deck. So if anyone has any suggestions for those, I'd love them. I've looked up a couple deck profiles, and kind of got an idea. I'm trying to mix it with Sam's a little bit, but I'm low on the Sam's cards, so it's not going that great. But for my Gem Knight side, I'm doing pretty great. I ordered some cards to help me out. Probably at this point, I could just go pure gems, so I'll probably what I'll end up doing. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like. New to this, but I'll try to be posting at least once a week. So, if you like Yu-Gi-Oh, this is what you should be watching. Alright, thank you, and hope you enjoyed.